The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the 8. And both these teams certainly chomping at the bit for tonight's game. Chris, this is a big one.
Oh, I love it. Two conference rivals looking to prove something. I mean, these are the games where you measure yourself.
Yes. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Pachulia's got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors. On defense, Golden State. Parker kicks to Leonard. All alone. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big edge for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Curry against Parker. Here's Gasol. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They kick it out to Green. The feed to Durant. Baseline J on the way. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they pick up 2.
Oh, luckily for them, they got one to go there. Now 1 for 4 to begin this one.
Pass to Pachulia. Gasol with the steal. Leonard against Durant. Leonard, no luck.
1 for 5 to begin this one. Not the start that they wanted.
There's the pass to Pachulia. Durant in the corner. Back to Pachulia. 5 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Pachulia's got 5 now.
Their offense looks extremely fluid right now. 4 makes on all 4 shots.
Inside, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Durant against Leonard. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Oh, are you kidding me? They're just making everything 5 for 5.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10, and he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Warriors leading by 7. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Curry outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Up top, Leonard, defended by Durant. Aldridge, wide open, he fires. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Pachulia into the lane, then Pachulia with the dunk.
Recognizing the defensive imbalance, Curry quickly locates the open man.
Parker against Curry. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Warriors have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knocks it loose. Durant with the steal. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Feeds to Pachulia. Golden State moving the ball around. Durant against Leonard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Shoots off the screen.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Oh, 3 throws good from Aldridge. You know, it's interesting, the classy LaMarcus Aldridge, first drafted by Chicago, then the rights traded to the Portland Trail Blazers. You know, Greg, he was seen as a complimentary piece initially to their stars, but by the time he left, many wondered also, he's now a superstar, but could he embrace a smaller role, especially a smaller scoring role with the San Antonio Spurs?
And it shows how far he came during his time in Portland. Last season, some of the lowest minutes and points per game of his career, but he was efficient, rebounded and blocked shots at a higher clip, and he wanted a chance to compete at the highest level.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Gasol a screen. Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
And how about the commitment of Gasol on the screen, doing whatever he can to open up shots for his teammates.
Over in the corner, Green. Pachulia kicks to Thompson. Back to Pachulia. Durant against Leonard. And then Durant with the dunk.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
It's really the ideal start that any team wants. Now they have to ride this wave throughout the rest of the game.
Parker kicks to Gasol. And it's Durant with the rebound. Warriors leading by 10. Dishes it to Pachulia. Here's Curry. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Parker kicks to Green. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Pachulia. Kicks it to Thompson. Back to Pachulia. Gasol against Durant. Count it. Good. He's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poked away. Stolen by Durant. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Spurs trail by 16. Parker with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
Thompson dishes to Durant. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
His team is up, and he still is having a phenomenal quarter from the field. Look out.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio calls timeout. And with Steph winning another MVP award, the talk has now shifted from where he is as the best shooter of all time, Chris, to where he ranks among NBA greats.
Well, and Ray Allen put it best when he spoke about Curry compared to guys like Allen and even Clay. Curry, by far, in my opinion, is a combination of the best shooter with the best handles that we've seen in this league. Most shooters are just stand still, catch and shoot guys, drive them off the three-point line, forcing the drive. With Curry, you got to pick your poison. He gets three-pointers the old-fashioned way as well, the and one.
It's Durant on the wing. Golden State moving it around. West, and the dunk by West.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
The beginning of this game has had their imprint all over it.
Here's Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he converts the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Fader on the way. And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. 8 points for him.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Strategy obvious. Their game plan is to get the ball as close to the basket, and so far it's been paying off extremely well.
Here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors leading by 17. Here's Livingston. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
And San Antonio shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Tipped away. Iguodala with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, he didn't think twice about it there. He saw an opportunity to attack, and he took full advantage of it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. It's blocked.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Livingston, covered by Mills. The shot's good. Livingston's got 7 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops. And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retire, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Mills, guarded closely. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Leonard with the steal. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Warriors leading by 22. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Good work there as it goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dedmon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got his 2nd basket.
Man, fantastic chemistry on that play. You have to admire the unselfishness.
Durant against Anderson. And then Durant with the dunk.
There's a reason why he is regarded as the deadliest scorer in the game. Durant just can't be stopped.
Now Mills. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And the rejection by Iguodala. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded 5-star recruit coming out of high school.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, consistent pressure on the ball, taking some chances right now. The other side scrambling to adjust.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Livingston, covered by Mills. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. Here's West, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. West has got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, LaMarcus Aldridge is going to be the next all-star big man in San Antonio, but he downplays any notion of him as a successor to Tim Duncan. He said no one is going to fill his shoes. There's no pressure, and I'm not trying to be him. Our games are different. I think a pretty good perspective, Kevin.
All he has to do is be himself, D.A. Thanks. Chris, who are some of the top defenders in the NBA?
Oh, well, I have to think you would start with Kawhi Leonard,
yes.
2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Don't forget about Tony Allen. How about Draymond Green?
Yes.
Those guys just lock down the defenders. Avery Bradley.
Yes.
Those are guys I think of when I think of lockdown defenders.
There's the pick. Anderson kicks to Ginobili. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. It's stolen by Livingston. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Mills. He has 6. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
So comfortable from distance, especially when no one runs him off of his spot.
Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Iguodala. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up, locates the man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Oh, well, they have to become more physical defensively and really commit to protecting that painted area.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Green comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia comes in for West. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Parker. Aldridge a screen. Here's Ginobili, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Warriors have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Pachulia. 6 to shoot. Green dishes to Pachulia. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
Down low, out to Parker. Got a piece of it. Aldridge a screen. And Parker, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And after battling a hamstring injury a couple seasons ago, Tony Parker is stepping up his physical maintenance and preparation regimen. More stretching and warming up before games, more recovery work afterwards. He's doing what it takes to stay healthy.
So he gets them both. And Greg, talking about Tony Parker, the current deal has him signed through 2018, once one of the fastest players in the league. Do you think he's lost a step?
He may have, but so much experience and veteran savvy. And he knows how to keep defenders off balance, which is key. I think he's taking a page from Jason Kidd as well, working on his three-pointer to try to age more gracefully on the offensive end. And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. They get a hand on it. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the right iron.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Green dishes to Thompson. Curry kicks to Thompson. From deep. Kept alive. Golden State moving it around. It's Curry outside. That shot off. Excellent D there from Parker. Iguodala against Green. Screened by Parker. Pachulia with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Iguodala. Ginobili against Thompson. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. From deep. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Back to Parker. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball.
In anticipation on the steal, I mean, Klay jump-starting the fast break for his club.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Gasol inside. Pachulia covering. Aldridge, the pass to Green. Lock at 6. Lets it go. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's Curry with the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 13 points.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Knocked loose. 13 feet away. And Pachulia pulls it down.
You can tell that's the game plan on defense. They don't want to allow him to take many shots inside.
And here's Green outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the stuff.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
Here's San Antonio.
I can't lie. It still baffles me the year the Warriors had last season. Just outstanding basketball from them on all fronts. Nobody thought that the 96 Bulls win record was in jeopardy at the start of the season. By the end of the year, the Warriors were able to top it with an incredible 73 wins. I never thought I'd see that mark broken.
Thompson against Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Parker. And Chris, the Warriors had everything fall their way to chase that 73 win mark.
Well, there's so many small factors which come into play when you chase a record like the 96 Bulls win mark. You have to give the Warriors players and staff all the credit, though. They saw their chance at history, and they took it.
Pachulia dishes to Curry. And there's the 3-second violation. Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. Curry against Parker. To the middle. That's tipped. They get it back. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. A different look now for San Antonio. Wayne Dedmon comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Parker. The Warriors also with a sub. Durant's checked in. One thing that Greg is often underappreciated about Pau Gasol is just how aware he is out on the floor, not only on the defensive end, how he'll help out, but also his vision as a passer on the offensive side.
Really, Kevin, one of the best passing bigs to ever play the game, and it's a part of why he's been the crux of so many offenses. Very good at identifying and exploiting a mismatch for himself or others. Never forces things on offense and always takes what the team's given.
He feeds it to Mills. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Confidence is contagious, and when you see a guy like that finishing over a bigger man, it's got to motivate his teammates.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
Well, and as a result, their field goal percentage has been very solid. A really admirable job done by them so far. Wow, he had a rough first quarter, but he didn't let it get him down. He's gotten off to a hot start in this second period.
And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
He is the #1 reason why his team is up right now. He's shooting very well and really feeling it out there.
Gasol a screen. Green with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Well, they really pride themselves in beating the opposition with their transition game, and they've demonstrated yet again today.
San Antonio making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Then for the Warriors, West is checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Leonard kicks to Mills.
And the continuity for the Spurs, really, it's pretty amazing. I mean, that trio of Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan, the most successful trio in the history of the NBA. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Livingston, that's good.
Really a facilitator at this stage. Livingston showing he can also dominate in the scoring column. I mean, at least for the night.
And for the Spurs, their star players have all taken less, Greg, in free agency in order to stay in San Antonio.
Yes, earning bigger markets and bigger paychecks. It's a family atmosphere in the Spurs organization. It's rare to see a single player start and finish his career with one team, much less 3 teammates.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Warriors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Anderson kicks to Mills. That's tipped. Anderson the screen. Mills passes to Dedmon. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Certainly one thing that you just love watching when the Warriors play is their passing.
Well, and those assists aren't just passes to an ISO. They are backdoor cuts and precision lobs that get them those dimes. It helps that the Warriors have great passers at pretty much every position on the floor and off the bench. Not only is this entertaining basketball, but it is effective basketball, as evidenced by their record.
West outside. Down low, here's Pachulia, here's Clark. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That one is no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
They get it back. Dedmon dishes to Leonard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Puts it up from 7. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
With the size of Durant, there isn't a whole lot you can do when he gets inside, no matter how many defenders are on him.
Now the dish to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always pushing the action offensively. He puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Livingston. Offline with his 3. And so a pretty lopsided.
Thanks, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
That was the half of the super sub for them.
That concludes our half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
You love the intuition he brings to the game and the leadership he provides for his team. It's what you're looking for out of your top playmaker.
And here are the Warriors now, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Durant's running. Green kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Durant drawing the double team. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And here's Pachulia to the inside. Lets it go with a three. Back to Durant. Fires for three. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got 10.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Outside, Green. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And Chris, when you look at the best rebounders around the NBA, it's interesting. Sometimes their teams rebound better with them off the floor. How do you explain that?
Well, you know what, Kevin? I think rebounding is different in all situations. I don't think that there's a litmus test or a statistic to prove anything about rebounding. If you look, I'm impressed with some of the best guards in this game. Westbrook, the Rondos, and others that have been known to lead their teams in rebounding. I think it comes down to one thing and one thing only, heart. I think technique is second. A lot of guys may not have learned how to box out, but the athleticism in the league is such that in order to get a rebound, you're going to have to earn it. And so for me, I think a lot of times as well, if you have great teammates that can box out, a lot of times they get rebounds for guys by not letting it be that much competition inside the paint. So to me, rebounding is a personal thing, whether it's a team, it's team specific, but it doesn't matter how big or tall you are. If you can box out, if you have heart, if you have a motor, if you have a will, you should be able to go get some boards. To me, it's just about how much you want it. To be a starter in this league, to play over 28 minutes, 30 minutes, and not average 10 rebounds, I think you should be ashamed of yourself.
Parker against Curry. Passes to Gasol. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound in this one. The rebound by the Spurs. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Green kicks to Parker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for Tony Parker.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. And I'll get up and walk away because it's true. It's on them. Kevin?
Thanks, T.A. That accountability goes a long way. You talk about fast starts to a career, Chris. Through his first 2 seasons, Steve Kerr has averaged 70 wins a season. 70 wins being accomplished twice with the team he played for, the 96 Bulls, and of course the team he coached, the 2016 Warriors.
Well, he's really come in and made everything look so easy with what he's been able to do in such a short time with his team. You got to give him credit for seeing a good situation to come into and making the most of it. Might have had the best start to a coaching career in any sport.
And Leonard gets it to go.
He has to take that wide open 3, even though that's not his bread and butter.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Ball's knocked loose. Good looking screen by Gasol. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Warriors on D. Ginobili kicks to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams. Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
Leonard with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Durant with it. He's picked up by Parker. From deep three-point range, and again it's good. Durant with a three. Durant's got 26 points. Parker outside. Gasol a screen. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside Durant. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Out to the right wing. Gasol wide open. He fires. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Thompson from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Wayne Dedmon's checked in for San Antonio. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knocked loose. Dedmon kicks to Parker. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
The Warriors do so many things well, but what they are most known for is their ability to shoot it from deep. Led by the Splash Brothers, but everyone on this roster can shoot a three. They can turn a 2-point lead into a 15-point lead in under a minute when they start letting it fly from outside.
Mills, he's checked in for Parker. West is checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by West. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. And the stats for the Warriors, three-point shooting over the last few seasons, is just astounding.
Well, just look at the stats. As a team in 2016, they shot 41.6% from beyond the arc, by far the highest mark by a team for the season. Actually, is the second highest percentage all time in the NBA, trailing the 1997 Charlotte Hornets. Oddly enough, that Hornets team also featured a three-point sniper, a Curry. Dale, Steph's father, was one of the better ones.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Now here's Durant. He has 29. From beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. That's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Oh!
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And Durant gets double teamed. He dishes it to Clark. To the middle. Out to West. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Off the inbound, Livingston. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For San Antonio, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Mills with it. 12 points for him. Poked away. It's Iguodala with the drive. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Iguodala's got 11 points.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala, such an asset, converting around the painted area.
Now, here's Mills. Defense right on him. And there's the feed to Anderson. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
That's a mix-up by the D on that play. Not many guys you can afford to leave all alone from mid-range. Lucky for the defense.
For 3, Durant. And the Warriors get it back. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Durant's got 17 now, just in the 2nd half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Mills. Mills has got 6 assists in the game. And so here is Golden State. Iguodala kicks to Clark. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Clark, the pass to West. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 7.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Up top, Mills. He's covered by Livingston. Ginobili left side. And here's Mills for 3. Here's Leonard, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
Get open, get open. Come on, bring it back. What was that? Come on.
Fast break, here they come. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now. Those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached. In the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there work and get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, you know, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post. When I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers. It's still a lot of post players out there, so I don't subscribe to that opinion that is less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game, but we just have to see if the game will change. But small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Durant, and another 3 for Golden State.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Knocked loose. Here's Livingston, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, some people call it front running, but as the league continues to expand, their confidence continues to soar right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Leonard. And the shot falls short this time.
Nah, he's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge... And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
Are we having fun yet?
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Lee out there with Anderson. Then there's Murray. Then it's Simmons. And it's Bertans in at the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, that's the range you want to shoot it from if you can get there.
Alvarejao. But they get it back. Livingston dishes to Clark. Pass to McAdoo. And it's Clark in the corner. And Varejao kicks to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 17 points for Klay Thompson. Thompson's gone 3 of 6 from outside, 50%. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And Simmons kicks to Anderson. Here's Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got 19 points.
Oh, the highest shot release, quick trigger. Thompson able to drain that one with the hand in his face.
Livingston passes to Clark. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray kicks to Anderson. They set the pick. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Oh.
Oh, the long arms of Livingston. He just snatches the ball. I mean, he kick-starts the fast break.
Here's Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
And last season we had Kobe's retirement, but in the offseason we said goodbye to another legend, the terrific Tim Duncan. You know, Greg, there was talk he might hang it up, and he felt that he didn't have any more in him and called it a career after 19 incredible record-breaking seasons.
Yeah, and Timmy retired in the most Duncan way possible. Just quietly let it happen in the midst of the summer. No farewell tour or any of that. A big hit to the game of basketball to see one of the all-time greats walk away, but arguably one of the best two-way players to have ever played the game. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
Wow, that's his fourth three of the game. 2 in each half. He has just owned that line.
The pass to Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Feeds to Lee. No one near him. It's rebounded by Livingston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Murray dishes to Anderson. And here is Simmons. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Livingston. Dishes it to McAdoo. Fires the three. And the Warriors get it back. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
I mean, absolutely. And the D seems content to let him keep firing from out there. And trust me, he will. Terrific rhythm on the bounce pass, making the conversion a little bit easier.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
He was playing flawless basketball up until that turnover.
Now here's Murray. In a wide open look for Simmons. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Golden State.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Lee kicks to Simmons. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Livingston. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And it's Murray scoring on a gorgeous play. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
That's just a total breakdown on defense. Man, there's no reason why he should be allowed to catch the ball that close to the basket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
From 11 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Golden State. Thompson is doubled. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Kicks it to Simmons. Back to Lee. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Anderson in the post. He's against McAdoo. Lee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And everyone remembers the Warriors' regular season last year. But, Chris, the highlight of all of it had to be the beginning. They rattled off a record 24 consecutive wins to start the season.
Well, Kevin, what is most amazing to me about how the start of their season went was how they were able to keep their focus. When you are on a win streak like that, everyone is gunning for you. You have the bullseye on your back. They're giving you the best game that they've got. That focus also helped the Warriors with their lengthy home streak. You have to be as tough as nails mentally to reach win streaks like that.
Drops in the layup for 2. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Spurs have gone 6 of 9 on the field goal attempt since the start of the fourth quarter. Simmons with it. Passes it to Bertans. He kicks it to Lee. Bertans. He's covered by Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, fantastic chemistry on that play. You have to admire the unselfishness.
Wants to get it to Varejao and does. Off target from the baseline. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Livingston. It's stolen by Livingston. Out left to the wing. Here's Clark. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bertans passes to Murray. Here's Simmons. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for San Antonio, Jonathan Simmons. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones checked in for Golden State. West comes in for James Michael McAdoo. Good on both. Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Here's Clark. Back to West. He feeds it to Clark. Clock at 4. There's the dish to Thompson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Pertinis, kept alive. And that one's good, Simmons.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
The feed to Clark. On the wing, Thompson. He dishes it to Clark. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. To stop the drought. David Lee comes up with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's West in the corner. Over to the wing. Now here's Livingston. Defended by Anderson. West. The rebound by Anderson. Spurs shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. Mills passes to Bertens. West against Anderson. They set the pick. Now here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. Anderson.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
Now the pass to Bertens. Pass to Lee. Goes back up. And Jones pulls it down.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
West outside. Golden State moving the ball around. West setting the pick for Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. In transition, here come the Spurs. Feeds it to Mills. Pass to Anderson. For three. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. West dishes to Livingston. Mills with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Durant.
Well, he was obviously feeling it at the offensive end tonight. It was his energy, his efficiency, that put them over the hump in this game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Livingston, covered by Mills. Now Livingston. Left side Durant. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the drought. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anderson the screen. And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by West. And here is Durant. West outside. Back to Durant. Dishes to Livingston. Kicks it to Jones. A shot missing. And the Spurs going the other way now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Mills. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Now here's Livingston. See the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant. A virtuoso performance in the third quarter. Got hot, and his teammates fed off that the rest of the way.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
There aren't many players I enjoy watching more than Kevin Durant, as long as I'm not on the other team, because I would have to knock him on his back. Anyway, he's as versatile and complete as you could ask a player to be. Truly an all-time great. Just got to sit back and appreciate KD on a night like this.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.